if I can. If you're watching this now, or if you're watching this later when it's published on YouTube, but so far so much has happened in the game. You learn about some of the characters. I think I'm getting better at this. I have water next to me, fever, because I almost choked last time. Choked live. It would have been my last stream ever choking to death live on Twitch. But yeah, I'm really enjoying just the whole process of streaming on Twitch. I streamed quite a bit today, and you can see in the history of the Twitch stream we played with the kids, played Overcooked 2, which was fun, playing with them. And then this is kind of like a chill game, just to kind of like get ready to go to bed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm old, I need to go to bed. So, but I'm really into the characters here. So if you want to catch up on what has happened so far in the game, you can watch those other episodes. So I was always hoping that we'd go back to characters we've met in the past. And I can see we are going back to one now. It's the vampire. If you remember on one of the streams, the vampire came in with a werewolf and they had this weird relationship where they've been friends for so long, but the werewolves and vampires are not supposed to get along. So not only is it heartfelt, but it's extremely nerdy. So brings back Twilight, man. I don't know if you saw that, but it reminds me of Twilight. But so now we know that we're bringing old characters back, so I'm curious to see what happens here. We'll probably play for, I would say, 30 minutes, and then we'll stop and move on. But thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it. So we'll go ahead and start with my bad voice acting and probably bad awkward stories I'll be sharing about my life as we move on through the game. So, me saying good evening, Mr. Hyde. Evening. Are you by yourself tonight, sir? Gala is coming after his shift. Gala is the werewolf that was in the scene with him. So it's pretty empty here. You're our first customer tonight. Is there something wrong? Nothing. Just a bit strange that you say our, when obviously there's only you here. I guess it's just me, but when I'm working, I always put myself as the barista and the coffee shop. I see. Anyway, I need to order something. What do you want to drink tonight? Do you have any blood? No. Sorry, sir. If you remember when he was on here the first time, he was eating fake blood, and we had this weird discussion on that episode about vampire drinking fake blood, and my own diet habits of not eating meat and fake meat that's in the shape of real meat, which I think is weird. You know, like I don't eat hamburgers, I don't eat ribs, I don't eat fried chicken, but I can eat fake meat that's in the shape of that, which I think is kind of weird. It's like, you know, you're not really eating meat, but you're trying to fool me by giving me the shape of it while I eat it. But we talked about that last time, and so this guy here is not drinking real blood. It's like fake blood, so it's kind of like doing what I'm doing, except his blood. So he says, obviously he's joking. Come on, did you think I was serious? Now give me a ginger green tea. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. So I'm going back to my barista job here. Ginger green tea. So we're going to put green tea first. We're going to put some ginger in there. Make sure it's very warm and bitter. ginger? Ooh, that sounds disgusting. I can't handle ginger. You know, I think ginger's supposed to be really good for you, but I think it's disgusting. I remember there was a candy that someone gave me that was like a ginger candy, and you cannot make something disgusting into candy and try to fool me by that. It's like when people make candy corn. It's like disgusting. Why would you name this candy after a vegetable? Whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Your drink is ready. Let's see. You're gonna like it, dude. Just say it. It's good. I know. Glad you like it. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, ask away. You said you're here for work. Yes. For a couple of weeks. You're not in the medical industry like Mr. Gala, are you? So what exactly is this person's job? We learned that Mr. Gala was kind of like, I don't know, like was a nurse, if I remember, was helping others and worried about going to an episode, your normal werewolf episode where you like go crazy and kill people. We never learned exactly what his job is. So it's kind of interesting to see what it will be here. Hell no. I can never imagine myself doing something so, what's the word? Something as honorable as that. So, something sketchy. I'm curious. Then, are you dealing with something I shouldn't ask about? I'm not a criminal, and in case that's what you had in mind. I mean, it's not an evil job per se. What is he, a tax collector? Like, does he work for the IRS? Like, what exactly? Is he a debt collector? But definitely not as honorable as working in a hospital. The lawyer? Then what is it? Yes, you travel a lot? Huh. More or less. You befriended a startup founder? So I assume you either have your own startup or you work in some kind of investment agency. I used to, but not anymore. Is he a real estate agent? Like, is that considered an evil job? That startup founder is just a friend. Then what do you do? I've had many career paths in my life. They got boring after a while. So right now, I'm a model. He's a model. The vampire is a model. Like, I didn't expect that. But you have the looks and the figure. Are you checking out the vampire? So I guess it makes sense. You want to know a secret? Sure. Those ads for anti-aging skincare products? Vampire models. We are naturally good looking. Which is like, have you ever seen those things where, you know, there's certain people out there who just don't seem to age, no matter how old they are. And I don't know if you've ever seen those pictures of like celebrities now and memes that say like they must be like a vampire. Like I think I saw one where Pharrell was like a vampire because like they show pictures of like a guy like in the 1800s who looks just like him. But I mean, he does look really good. I mean, he still is good for his age. So maybe that's what's happening here. Vampires are naturally good looking, skin paler than elves, but we don't have those annoying pointy ears, which makes us basically a bunch of good looking living mannequins. Yeah, true. How better advertise anti-aging products when people who naturally don't age? Isn't that false advertising? Don't be naive. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. This game drops bombs on you, like stuff that you should really think about. You need to think of that. Truth is a matter of circumstance and perspective. It's a little too deep for like midnight. Like I can't even wrap myself. I just had like how much pizza, so I'm like almost like in a food coma right now. So my mind's not even really there. Advertising is just framing the truth. I never thought of it that way. Well, advertising is like that. How long have you been modeling? Oh, not long. Not much more than 30 years. Wow. Someone's coming in. Oh, she, you know, This is how many days Freya has walked in, and if you see in the stream, she always comes in crazy awkward. Like right now, she just comes in laughing. Like, who comes in somewhere like that? Like, she's obviously happy. Good evening. Can you please be a little quieter? There's another customer here. Act like a civilized person if you can. Like, see, you know, my character, my barista character, I don't know what type of person I am. Am I a jerk? Or is that like sarcasm? Like, is that how I'm supposed to come off as? Because I think if you know me personally in real life, I am pretty sarcastic, but I wouldn't really talk like that. I'm just trying to make this place a little livelier. You don't mind, right, sir? No, I don't mind. I'm pretty sure I saw you the last time I was here. You bet. You could say I'm a regular here. You're like my only customer. Hence, the attitude. Hey, you look very happy. Any special occasion? Nah, nothing. This is my default state. She only has two states, either extreme excitement or super stressed. That's true. If you see her in this game, she's like coming in, like she's on crack, like she just did about 2 minutes ago, or she has that face. Not putting me in a bad light. Anyway, what were you talking about? We're talking about Mr. Hyde's profession. And what is your profession, dear sir? I'm a model. And you've been doing it for 30 years. Holy 30 years of modeling. That's a long time. Not for me. My current liaison in the clothing brand I work with is the daughter of the guy I worked with when I started modeling. Usually I work until it's the grandchild. That's really cool. I'm Freya, by the way. Did they know me? I guess where they met. Nice to meet you, Freya. How's the writing so far? It's okay. I'm stuck in need of a warm drink. So brew me something, please. Coffee. What? Usually it's a triple espresso, so we're changing it up. I need to take a soda tonight. Maybe something warm and sweet without coffee. So I'm thinking chocolate, right? Warm and sweet. So we're gonna go with the milk. I guess we can go with honey and lemon. I don't know. Maybe not. I guess we can do that. That sounds kind of good actually right now. Let's see what she says. Here you go. Anything wrong? It's not bad, but it's not warm or sweet enough. Dang. Salty. So you're a writer? Yeah, I work for the Evening Whispers. I also work in my novel right now. Sounds interesting. What kind of novel are you writing? Complicated. You should wait until she finishes it. Yeah, no spoilers. That's if she ever manages to finish it. Yeah, that too. What's the genre? Slice of life. Kind of like this game. So not fantasy or sci-fi? I'm still not sure. Probably it'll be normal slice of life. You'll have tough competition. You're not wrong. I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Surreal. What does that mean? You know, everyone uses that word. Everyone uses the word surreal. Like, oh, you ask about any situation, any experience, oh, it was surreal. You know, I went to work today, it was so surreal. I won the lotto, it was surreal. I ate too much food, it was surreal. What does that even mean? Like, I always tried, every time I hear that word, I always think, like, what exactly are you talking about? Am I just, like, clueless? I'll probably put some surreal elements in there. Maybe I'll say in a world where only humans exist. Sounds a bit racist. That's the twist. This isn't about racial supremacy. I imagine even in a world where only one race exists, problems will still appear anyway. Discrimination and racism will still happen. How can they be racist without any races? Differences in language, nationality, ideology, or even skin color. When everything's the same, the smallest differences will stand out. perhaps this diversity that can teach us to look past the differences. That's kind of deep. Can there still be racism if there are no races? If everyone is the same race, can there still be racism? I can see discrimination, but not racism. The bottom line is we'll always find a way to hate others. That's true. Like, I'm sure you've experienced this, but have you ever just like not liked someone just because? Like, you don't know anything about them. Like, you've never had a conversation about them, never talked to them, you've just met them, but you already have like this weird like dislike of that. I don't want to say hate because hate's such a strong word, but this weird dislike of them. So I mean, it makes sense, and you just can't control that. I mean, I think if you were to say, I've never ever felt that way about someone, I think you're probably lying, because I think it's natural. It's just weird. People put out a weird vibe or a weird like aura or whatever you want to call it, and you just for some reason don't see yourself getting along with that person. I assure you that doesn't really sound all that funny. Okay, it's fantasy. That's what fiction's for anyway, painting the what ifs. That's actually pretty interesting. I'll buy your book when it comes out, and I'll fly back here to have it signed. Oh, thank you. Is this Gala coming in? The werewolf? Who's a nurse? No! Oh, okay, cool. I was so curious about this person's story. Like, if you remember from the beginning, she was in a relationship with someone, an elf, who could live forever, right? And she couldn't live forever. And the elf's parents did not like her, did not want them to be together because she was a different race. So I'm so curious to see what happens here. Hi everyone. Good evening, Miss Lua. Hi there. How's it going? Great, thanks. Lua, please meet Hyde. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. Hyde, please meet Lua. Hi. And are you by yourself? Yeah, just finished the meeting. I need to escape from my coworkers, so I decided to come here instead. Is Bailey's coming? Bailey's is the elf boyfriend. Oh, he's not. Look at Hyde's phone is going on. So he's a freelancer. Now he's reading the text. He's a freelancer, remember? He's free to do whatever he wants. Is everything okay? She doesn't look happy. Did they break up? To be honest, we haven't talked much since the other day, since the fight. They had a fight, and the fight that they had was because he wanted to stay with her. He didn't care what his parents thought of her, and he was going to sever ties with his family, basically cut himself off from the family to be with her, making him immortal instead of making him immortal instead of immortal. See how nerdy this is? Like, you really have to go through the depths of like geekdom to understand all this. We shall fix that with a warm drink then. Good idea, thanks. I'm in the mood for a green tea latte. Green tea latte? Is there a problem? No, it's nothing, sorry. Then a cup of green... Why is she questioning my green tea latte? Okay, so this is probably the most drinks I've made in one day. So, green tea. Milk. I guess that's it. Heavy on the milk though. Let's see what she said. Hyde liked his drink. Bria did not like her drink. It wasn't sweet enough, so the green light tea latte is ready. Thank you. I don't know why, but I was suddenly longing for a green tea latte. Like, this drink feels really heartwarming. Well, you're welcome. At least someone likes the drink. Call me pretentious, but I think drinks have the power to connect people's hearts. That's a little too much, man. That's a little too much. That's surprisingly deep for a cup of tea. By the way, about Bailey's, has he visited this place again? Has not. After our last meeting? Not that I know of. He hasn't. Phone's going off again, man. It looks like his phone is blowing up. Like, are they gonna talk about this? Like, someone's trying to call him. He's reading it. I should apologize for the commotion because please don't worry about that. Who is this Bailey's person you keep mentioning? Bailey's is, or was, did they break it? Dude, Bailey's wanted to be with her, man. Like, he was like, I don't even care. My family says I want to be with you. My boyfriend, we had a little fight a few days ago. About what? Hey, is it okay for him to just ask her like that? Yeah, I don't see why not. Dude, I'm just a customer. You're the owner of this place. It's okay, man. Everyone spills their tea in this place. This is a coffee shop where everyone spills their tea. It's no problem. I'm a succubus and he's an elf. Usual racial problems then. What? I'm just following up on the questions you started. So I'm so curious to hear what Hyde has to say about Lou's problem. Bailey's and I have different views when it comes to family. My family's pretty close and usually they're supportive. When it comes to being an elf, they fear that I'll be treated like a peasant. Bailey's, on the other hand, comes from a well-respected elder family. It can be cagey at times, I get it, but for whatever reason, he took his family for granted. It's not surprising. His family would disagree with the relationship. You don't sound like most succubi I know. Succubi is plural for succubus. How's your boyfriend dealing with this? He said we should just keep going, and I agree. Just the same as we have been for the last 10 years. So you've been together for 10 years as a couple, and he's suggesting that both of you should just go on as usual? I mean, your relationship for the past 10 years, that was without familial approval, right? Well, yes. I want a relationship to move forward. I want a family. Did he disagree with the idea of marrying you? No, quite the opposite. He wanted to marry me. What's the problem then? It's not that simple. His family would disown him? Yes. He wants to marry you even if he has to leave his family.